You too. Friendly man. And that is another night's successful camping, and I didn't think it was going to happen. So, you know, when I was saying, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a campsite, I might have to stay in a motel, and you lot were all like, yeah, you're just being a lazy arse again, and you don't want to camp. I know your game. Well, proved all you wrong, didn't I? Didn't I? Yes, I did. I should probably slow down. I wonder how you get out of this place, eh? Slow, children. Why are the children so slow? Okay, I'm gonna go up this way and see what happens. What a beautiful lake to camp at. And I must say, that was a far more enjoyable camping experience because it's a reasonable temperature today. So that was great. It meant I didn't get all hot and sweaty putting my tent up, and maybe even better, didn't get all hot and sweaty putting the tent down, packing up the bike this morning. Look, there's lots of people wearing pink over there. It's a family camping. Lovely, lovely. Yeah. So yeah, I quite enjoyed it really, and I packed up and got going in under 2 hours this time. So I'm getting better because I got organised this time. Didn't faff about. Plus, you know, it wasn't, like I say, it wasn't too hot. It was nice. Warning, do not back up. Alright, I won't. So, I'm not actually on Route 66 right now. I took a bit of a detour getting here. But my GPS, bless it, will get me back on track. So yeah, I should have cleaned my visor off though. It's disgusting. Anyway, I partly saved time this morning because I didn't have a campsite coffee kind of thing. So I haven't had any breakfast, which means this is now going to be a short stint until I see the first place that looks like they serve nice hot coffee. Oh, look at those dark clouds. Ooh, I hope it doesn't rain on me. Why does it always rain on me? Is it because? So anyway, yeah, turn up here apparently. So yeah, my plan is to find someone that serves nice hot coffee and, I don't know, bacon and eggs and all that stuff. Yum, 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 lovely. Oh, I see what you're doing, GPS. You're taking me down a gravel path. You're leading me down the path. I think I've probably given this GPS a false impression of my prowess and my bike's prowess on gravel paths. Oh god, I'm on this road for a mile. Getting back on track. Well, I just hope I don't drop it. If I do, you'll be for it, GPS. You'll be... I don't know. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a GS or something like that right now. But I wouldn't get all the Moto Guzzi love that I'm getting on this trip if I had a GS. People go, oh, down here. Oh, if anything it gets worse. How far does it want me to get down here? Not another mile, surely. Yeah, throughout this trip, people keep wandering up to my bike and saying, "Is that a Moto Guzzi?" Or the less informed people are coming up and saying, "What kind of motorcycle is that?" And I say, "Hey, it's a Moto Guzzi." And people seem very impressed and loving of it. Considering I'm getting nothing but positive feedback about this bike, I don't know why Americans don't buy more of them. Really, I've got nothing but positive things to say about it myself. But look at this bridge. Oh, we're doing proper off-roading now, I'll tell you what. Oh dear, I'd love to have looked at the sights down the side of that bridge, but I was too concerned with making sure my wheels stayed on the right bit of that bridge. Oh, we really are out in the middle of nowhere. This is what I feel like maybe Americans had to do before Route 66 got paved. If they were trying to get to different parts of the country. Imagine doing this in a Model T Ford. Now, is this paved? Oh yes, I think it is. It's a paved road. That's nice. Right, here we go. We're motoring on now. Well, this looks like quite a Route 66 sort of place, doesn't it? Wow, check out this place. Still no breakfast though. This doesn't look like the kind of place I'm going to get breakfast. Look at all the buildings. Amazing that there's actually some businesses, it looks like, are still kind of going. Hard to believe. That's pizza. If I wanted pizza and they were open, I would be in luck. Okay, here's a bit of original Route 66 action. But you can still see, I don't know if you can on the camera, you can still see the old paint from when this was actually a proper highway. I think this is better than the new road. What do you think? Okay. Maybe this place. Rock Cafe. Yeah. I think this is also a famous thing. What luck. Right, well, there you go. That really worked out well for me. Considering I was this close to stopping for breakfast at that really dodgy looking place. I'd completely forgotten about the fact that the famous Rock Cafe was coming up, and I have to say that may be the best breakfast I've had since living in America. It was absolutely top notch. A lot of the times you go to these like tourist trap places and the food's not so great, but it was really good. I had an omelette with bacon and cheese, and often I find in America when you order things with cheese, the cheese tastes of nothing. But that was really good, really nice sharp cheddar. Came with pancakes and hash browns that were really crispy and yes, good breakfast. Oh, and look at this, another famous place. Let's take a picture. But yeah, Rock Cafe, really good. Almost everyone in there, by the way, had a British accent, which goes to show that really Route 66 is something that seems to appeal to Brits more than it appeals to Americans. Look at this little place. Don't think I'm going to be able to get gas here. Oh well. Oh, look what this is. A motorcycle museum. Well, I think I have to stop here, really. What a great motorcycle museum. Whatever it's pronounced, Serba service station here in Oklahoma. Yeah, no, it was good. And the best thing about this particular motorcycle museum, they had a Moto Guzzi! Yay! It was one of the really old single-cylinder Guzzis. So there you go. Good little place. Worth a stop off. I only stopped off quickly though. You know, really, if you had like a month, I still don't know if you could do everything on Route 66 justice. There really is so much to see. So I'm currently stuck behind very, very slow people. We're now doing 15 miles per hour. Pretty soon I think we'll just probably stop. Yeah, maybe just let the rotation of the earth move us rather than, you know, actually use the engine in that car. Come on! Oh good lord, I am going to overtake you as soon as I get a chance. You are going to be well and truly overtaken. Oh, there we go, speeding up. Nice. Maybe you've learned the error of your ways, slow car. As we go over this bridge, which may be an historic bridge, or it may just be a bridge. We don't know. We just don't know. If we were more prepared, then maybe we would know. But yeah. Okay, nice stretch of road for overtaking slow people. Bye, slow people. It's an old lady. Not that I'm being ageist or window bashing or anything. There are no doubt many extremely swift old lady drivers. It's just not here. A historic round barn. Oh, look at that. See how round it is. As cool as that is, I don't think I'm going to stop. Pressing on. I think this is what I've been looking forward to. I think this might be Pops. Is this Pops? Yes it is. This place is going to be amazing. I can feel it. I do need gas, but let's get stuff to drink first. What a cool car. I think this place is going to be busy though. Look, people everywhere. Well, I'm sure it'll be worth it. So that was Pops. I didn't eat there partly because I had such a big breakfast, and partly because it was packed. I mean, the place was absolutely packed. But I did buy some soda, which was kind of the point of that place. Yeah, so I got a butterscotch soda, a strawberry cream soda, and something called Blue Pop. My review was that the strawberry soda was really, really nice. The butterscotch was pretty good, and the Blue Pop was horrible, and I threw most of it away. But yeah, I just wish that I lived here, or this is one of those rare occasions when I would rather be in a car, because I could have brought a whole load of soda and tried it later. I actually think there is a bug in my ear, so I think I'm going to pull over and try and deal with that. So yes, there was actually a little fly crawling around inside my ear. These are other things that you don't have to deal with in a car, but you know, despite that, I'd still rather be on a bike. Yeah, of course I'd rather be on a bike. Although that car's quite cool. Yeah, so that's Pops done. We are quite close to Oklahoma City now. I might see if I can push through all the way to Texas, or at least close to the border with Texas today. How about that, eh? Texas tomorrow maybe. welcome to Edmond, a great place to grow. Hopefully what that means is there's loads of really nice fattening restaurants here in Edmond where I can eat burgers and pies and stuff. Something else that I should probably update you on is I really have properly screwed up my left arm. I think I screwed it up probably day 1 and day 2 of this, figuring out how to get on the bike with all the bags on it. But it's okay most of the time, unless I lift my arm, or if I put any kind of weight on it at all. And let me tell you, camping in my tiny tent, when you can't put any weight at all on one of your arms, is a little bit tricky. There's also kind of getting to the stage now where every time I reach to pull in the clutch, it's starting to twinge. And also, amusingly, every time I wave at a passing motorcyclist, so which I'm still doing because that's what you do, you know. But I'm actually, you know, there's real pain going on here. I think I'm supposed to be going. No, I'm not supposed to be going up here. Balls. Let's keep going. Must be the next one. Must be this one. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, every time I wave at passing motorcyclists, I'm in pain at this point. So, yeah. It's probably... I'm not normally one to complain about muscle pain and things like that. I mean, that's life. You twinge a muscle, it hurts for a while, it gets better, right? But it's actually probably at the stage now where I might be tempted to go and see a doctor about it if I wasn't in the middle of a Route 66 trip. So I'm just going to get on with it. Quit whinging and live with the pain. But yeah, if you know, when you're watching this video, every time you see another biker go by and me wave, if you also hear me go ah, that will be on account of the arm pain. So the temperature is rising. As I said that, it dropped a degree on my dash. It's currently 28-29 degrees Celsius. As always, don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but to me this is the point where it starts getting much above this and I start going, oh yeah, it's a bit too hot. So it bodes badly for camping tonight, but yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, I'm not necessarily 100% committed to camping tonight. I mean, I camped last night, so therefore my level of guilt will be lower if I pick a motel. I think it will all depend on if I find places to wild camp when it gets to around 4 or 5, then I probably will. If I don't, oh, this is over Hulsa Lake. Yeah, if I don't, then I'll probably just pull into a motel. But I'll try and pull into like a cheap, unnamed, unbranded roadside motel. Take my life into my own hands in the interests of experiencing the whole Route 66 motel thing. I'd love to stay at one of the famous motels, but I hear you need to put those well in advance. And look, there is a... Oh god, ow, my arm hurts so much. There's a guy with a Goldwing and a trailer, which is popular here in these United States. Really, I've brought so much unnecessary crap on this trip and not used a trailer. I really can't see why you would need one if you're travelling solo. I mean, potentially if there's two of you travelling and you really do both need to bring the kitchen sink, then I suppose it makes, it makes some sense. But really, I can't believe anyone could possibly need more crap than I've got with me, and I've strapped it all to my bike and no trailer. Do I have enough time? I don't see any forts. Sorry, Fort Reno. No time. And, I've just been thinking about... look at this. This looks pretty... could be Route 66. No, so I've just been thinking about whether I'm making good enough progress. And I don't know whether I am. So I might try and pull a long stint today and just find a motel. Probably need to pull over and get something to eat at some point. This is a bit of old Route 66. So here's some more on the western side of Oklahoma. It's all getting a little bit Wild Westy now. Here we go, bridge. So I think what I'll probably do today is try and pull a long day, try and get well into Texas. That may mean that I miss out on some stuff because it'll be closed when I get there. But unfortunately I've only got, really probably just over a week left actually on the route before I need to start heading back to Colorado. So wish I had more time, but I'm afraid I don't. Let's try Lucille's Roadhouse for food. Don't know if it's good. Mother of the Mother Road. Well, it certainly talks a good game. But is it all it's cracked up to be? Okay, change of plans. We are powering through. And I don't mean just the normal, like every day I've said I'm powering through something. But this time we are powering right the way through to Texas, and not just slightly into Texas. We are powering through to Amarillo. Is this the way to Amarillo? Yeah, we're going right the way through to Amarillo. I booked a hotel, so we're not even doing random calling in on hotels, because God knows what time I'll get there. It could be really late. I am not stopping today till we get to Amarillo. I am bypassing some things in this town. There's an air and space museum that's supposed to be quite good. There's a Heartlands of America museum that I was going to go to here in Weatherford. But yeah, no, I'm powering right by all of that because I looked at a map today and I reckon, well, I've maybe done just over a third of Route 66 so far, and really that's taken me about a week, and really I don't want to take much more than a week to finish the rest of it off. So yeah, so I'm starting to be concerned that I'm taking too long on this trip. So I'm kind of jumping past a section of it. I may stop off briefly if I see something interesting, but I don't have enough time for museums. I suppose you could argue that I'm not really doing Route 66 justice by not stopping off at all of the things you can see along the way, but you know, really, I honestly think I could, you could be here a month and I still think there's probably be things you'd miss. There's just so much to see. There you go, there's a sign for the Heartland Museum. I mean, maybe I will look back on bits of this trip and say, actually I wish I'd stopped and I'd seen that. But I'd rather do that than run the risk of running out of time before I've got to the end of the route, you know? So, yes, I'm sorry. This isn't like a comprehensive everything there is to see on Route 66 trip, but you know, I guess this gives you a flavour of the extent to which you can do Route 66 in about 2 weeks, which is the sort of time normal people with jobs have that they can find to do something like this, you know. So I stopped off for at Les Seals, and I had a spam sandwich. Yeah, partly because the menu said it was a old Route 66 thing to have. I suppose, you know, back in them days, spam was about all you could come by if you didn't have a lot of money. And also because I haven't had spam since I was a kid. It was really nice. Spam! I should have spam more often. Now that I'm full of spam, I hopefully have enough sustenance to keep me going all the way to Amarillo. You know what? Maybe I will stop off here to the museum, if they're even open, just because I'm starting to feel guilty. I'm not stopping to see anything. Oh, it says it's open. I'm going to have a quick look. Well, that was a really thoughtful, informative, thought-provoking do up my jacket. Thought-provoking glimpse into the history of Route 66. Actually, I've really got no idea because I didn't go in. Because when I got to the door, the woman said we're closing in 5 minutes. So, yeah, so that's another thing I haven't seen. But at least I tried, okay? I tried. Yeah. Oh well, at least I probably didn't really have enough time to stop off and see it anyway. So this will aid me in my quest to get to Amarillo by nightfall. See all those people down there? They think they're better than me because they're going faster. But they're wrong, because I've got something they don't have. Route 66 ahead of me. They're just on boring Interstate 44. Boo! No one's written any songs about Interstate 44. But Route 66 is where it's at. So, you know, they can have their newfangled interstate. I'm going to stick with the mother road. And I'm going to be happier. Maybe a power line has come down over the road. Look at that. Am I going to be able to get around this? No, I guess. Wonder how long it takes to repair power lines, or is it a phone line? Don't know. Of all the random things to happen. Oh, people are moving on. Looks like maybe we're going to be moving. National Route 66 Museum. That seems like something I should stop off at. Fortunately, it's 5:30. So it's going to be closed, and I've booked my hotel in Amarillo and I'm not going back on that. So sorry, National Route 66 Museum, I'm not going to see you. I mean, I suppose for anyone watching this video it doesn't really matter, because you won't get to see the museum. Best you'll see is a few pictures I take. I mean, I could have planned this bit better. There's no getting away from that. You know, I kind of panicked about how little progress I'd made. Decided I picked today as a day to blast out miles without having really checked what are the things I was going to miss. And it being a Sunday doesn't help either, because if it was a weekday, maybe things like museums would be open a bit longer. But, you know, I'm having a good time on the trip, all in all. So I'm not going to get too worried about if I miss this or I miss that. It's not the end of the world. Well, there you go. That did look pretty touristy anyway. Now that I've seen it, actually, didn't look like my kind of place. Looked a bit too touristy for my liking. Yeah, I'm now not as bothered by that as I was. I believe at some point today we're going to see a ghost town. Ooh, spooky ghost town! And that'll be real history. So that's going to be better. I just hope it's not dark by the time I get there. So this nice little old town. Very nice. Oh, I should have gone down there. Oh well, we'll go down here. It's the worst that could happen. I really must stop saying, oh look at that place. I really must stop saying what's the worst that could happen just as I come to a junction, because it's going to be really tragically comic when I say that and then I get hit by a truck and then they review the film footage and hear my final words. What's the worst that could happen? I think I'm going to see if I can ride some of the way on the actual road. Sure, I probably can. So this has got to be Route 66, right? I'm going to say it is. Technically a road that is closed, but it's still here. So if it's still here and I'm here to do Route 66, why not ride on it? Pretty good condition too, considering. Feels mother roady. Oh, careful now. Road closed. Not to me, it's not. What's probably going to happen is it'll probably come to a sudden end and I'll have to backtrack miles and miles to get back to that road, but hopefully not. Here we go. They should reopen this. Why not? I mean, this is not helping with my whole rushing to get to Amarillo thing, but I mean, come on, it's here, it's cool, I've got to ride this. All the bugs and creatures are all jumping around like, whoa! No one's ridden on this road for a million years! We thought it was peaceful here. Some thundering V-twin comes down it. This is amazing. This is actually riding Route 66. I don't know if anyone else is finding this amazing. Maybe it's just me. But yeah. This is so much fun. Okay, dodging all these trees, it's getting a bit like you know, that scene in Star Wars. Is it Return of the Jedi? Now we rejoin the main road. Well, I don't care if that delayed me slightly, I'm pleased I did Look, another roadside attraction. Look at it. Wow. Welcome to Eric, Oklahoma, the redneck capital of the world. See rednecks work and play. We're now entering a place that is apparently a ghost town, but there's lots of people living here, so I'm not convinced that's accurate. Oh, that looks ghost towny there. Oh yeah, lots of this is a ghost town. Okay, let's go. So they've got a new Baptist church, but most of the buildings are just completely run down. The guy's got his GS. He was doing a proper filming job. I suspect the film he's producing will be better than this. Yeehaw! We're in Texas! Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, come on. We got to make some time up now. I mean, I don't mind too much. Oh, look at this road. Look at all the tumbleweeds. Probably take it easy along here. I don't know what attraction's like. Yeah, I don't mind too much the fact that lots of places are closed, but I will mind if I don't see anything because it's dark when we go past all the places. So I need to make up some time. starting to think this Amarillo idea was foolhardy of me. Because unless the time zone has changed, which I would have thought it would do at some point, but I don't know. So yeah, unless the time zone has changed, it's 20 to 7. And according to my GPS, my route that takes me from one side of Texas to the other is going to take nearly 5 hours. Amarillo, I believe, is about 2/3 of the way through Texas. So let's say it takes 3 to 4 hours to get there. I suspect a large portion of the rest of today is going to be in darkness. So there you go. But then I didn't need to make up the time. So what can you do, eh? Wait, I think this is famous. Yes, it is. This is a U drop in. Okay, need to take some pictures of this. Well, you drop in. I'm not gonna drop. I feel like dropping. I'm absolutely fully exhausted right now. We are seriously running out of time. You know, there will be a bit of Route 66 between here and Amarillo that I'm just going to have to give up on. I'm not giving up quite yet, still on Route 66 now. And actually, I suppose it's quite nice riding into the sunset like this. Very pretty. So yeah, it's not all bad, but you know, you'll probably miss like a 1930s service station and a museum, okay? Okay, live with it. Because I'm going to. So here's what's happening now. I am giving up on Route 66 for the day. And I'm going to go to something called the Big Texan Steakhouse, which I think is near Amarillo. And that way, well, I might concentrate on this first. Oh, man. Well, this isn't what I wanted. Alright, let's not do two things at once. Let's pull in. And I'm going to go eat steak. That's what's going to happen. And it will take me right along the interstate. So let's just go up here a bit more. Getting used to this off-roading now. Riding through sand. People always say off-roading through sand is very difficult. But I haven't fallen off yet. I'm purposely tempting fate right now because it's going to be so funny when I ditch the bike. Okay. Oh, car? Why didn't someone do that car up? That'd be a nice one. I was betting that on a Sunday, by the time I get there, this steak place is going to be closed, and I'm going to end up eating at like a McDonald's or a Taco Bell or something like that. That's what I'm betting on, if I'm honest. But you never know. You never know. Okay, am I gonna do it? I'm so close now, I can almost smell the steak. It is 9 PM local time. So what do you think? Is the Big Texan Steakhouse going to be open? Am I going to get to eat a delicious steak? Or will it be McDonald's? They even do a deal where if you can eat a 72-ounce steak, you get to eat for free. I'm pretty sure I could do it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to this time, but I think I could. But I don't know. It's 9 PM and it's a Sunday. I don't know, it might be McDonald's. The only possible saving grace might be if I have crossed a time zone, in which case it'll be 8 PM. But I don't think I have. Here you go, Big Texan Steak Ranch. Oh, this is the exit, okay. Are they open? Oh man, that place looks great and there's loads of cars there. Oh, come on, be open, be open, be open. They look like they're open. Let's park behind these guys, shall we? Or maybe next to these guys. That's a Honda Valkyrie. Oh yeah, now we're talking. This is it. I think they're open.